All right, so today we are going to be talking about avocados, like this guy over here. So let's dive right in. All right, so this avocado right here is getting way too tall. It's getting a little long and spindly. So I'm going to give it a quick little cut. So let's do it right about here. Okay, so avocados tend to have a little bit of dieback, so I'm going to cut it just a bit above right here. There we go. Now, if you notice up here where I just cut right here, we actually have a little baby bud happening, I believe, right there, and another bud happening right here. So one of these two will be the new feature leader, and maybe this one will even be a branch. So we'll see how this goes in the future. All right, that's looking a little bit better. Now, one thing I do want to do is I want to get this in a little bit of a better pot. This is just a little trainer pot I had. So I want to get a little bit bigger of a trainer pot. So let's do this. All right, so the bonsai soil in here is still pretty good. So I'm pretty much just going to do a slip pot here. One thing I have noticed with the avocados is that they really do not like their roots messed with. So I've had at least 3-4 avocados die when I've been tampering with their roots too much. So what I'm going to do is just slip pot it and put in a little bit bigger of a pot. I also want to have this little drainage screen down here so the roots don't get through. As you can see down here, there's some roots coming through. So I don't want that to happen. So let's get to it. So you can see this is pretty root bound. All right, that'll do it. All right, let's get some water on this. There we go. All right, so I'll put this one away and get on to the next one. All right, so this next one has been in the works for a few months now. So before I open this up, let me take you back in time a couple months ago when I first put this in the bag. All right, so today is June 25th, 2023, and I'm gonna take this avocado, pop out the seed, and try and grow an avocado tree. So let's do this. Okay, so I cut open the avocado and took out the seed. I rinsed it off with water to get all the avocado fruit off of it. And now I'm going to peel off this brown outer layer and get to reveal more of the seed. All right, and here it is. Now on to the next step. Okay, so now I just put this wet paper towel under some water and let's wrap it up and put it in this sandwich bag. All right, now we store this in a warm place and wait. All right, here we are on October 28th and let's take a look at it. Now I have to be careful with this paper towel because the roots have gone in through the paper towel, so I want to make sure not to tear the roots. So this right here, this is the stem or the trunk, and these are the roots right here. So yeah, this definitely took very well in the paper towel. So let's put this in some soil. All right, so we have another one of these trainer pots here. Let's get a little screen down here. Here's the avocado. And let's start putting a little base layer of soil down here. Get rid of some of these maple seeds. So avocados like free draining soil. They do not like to sit in wet soil. So this soil I'm using here is 40% calcined clay, 40% perlite, and about 20% orchid bark. So this avocado should really like this soil. Ah, the bug, get out of there. That was some type of pincher. All right, so our trunk is just kind of peeking out right there, but it'll eventually come on up. So let's get some water on this. All right, there we go. So there's really not much to see here, but you know, you got to start somewhere with all trees, right? So we will follow this one closely in the future, and I think it'll be just fine. It will grow and change and become a cool, I don't know if this is necessarily going to be a bonsai, because avocados aren't really great with their leaf size, but it'll be a cool tree in a pot, which I guess technically is bonsai, the definition of bonsai. So yeah, that's a bonsai. All right, so yeah, I'm excited to see how this one develops in the future. All right, now we have this other avocado tree, which unfortunately fell off of my bench and broke off some of its branches. This is actually my mutant avocado, which I think I showed a couple months ago. And yeah, so it was growing nice, and it was getting some great leaves, and then it fell off my bench and it is busted up. But if you look closely here, you can actually see that there's 2 buds that are coming up, and it is recovering. It's still alive, it's still good to go. But what I want to do today is I want to get this out of the pot here, and I want to not necessarily take all of the soil out of here, but I do want to surround it with more bonsai soil so that it has more of a free draining soil and not as much of the organics in there. So yeah, let's take this out of the pot and see what we got. All right, let's take this out. All right, so I am going to dump this first. All right, I'm gonna keep all of this just as it is. Got a new pot here with a drainage screen right there. So let's get this in there. So I really think I need to credit Avocado Trees as kind of the thing that got me into bonsai, because I first started growing avocado trees when COVID happened in 2020. I just thought it would be really cool to eventually grow an avocado from seed and get an avocado fruit one day. So I started getting into it, and then now I'm into bonsai. Alrighty. All right, and before I get some water on this, I kind of want to trim it up just a hair, just to clean it up a bit. right, that'll do. All right, let's get some water on this. All right, that'll do it. All right, and I think that'll do it for this 1.5 year, maybe even 2-year-old avocado. It started off as a interesting mutant avocado, and it's had a hard couple months getting the branches knocked off, but I think it'll survive well. So yeah, we'll watch this one closely. All right, that's all we got for today.